Every year, hundreds of games come out. Some get huge marketing campaigns. Some have millions of players at launch. Some are all over YouTube for like 2 weeks and then you never hear about them again. But then somehow, there are also games that just refuse to die. Think about Minecraft or Counter-Strike, Rust, Grand Theft Auto. Games that people have been playing for years, sometimes even decades. And honestly, I started thinking about this because I barely have time to game anymore. I work full time and most days I get home and suddenly it's somehow already late. That's just the sad truth about it. But when I do decide to play something, I keep going back to the same games. And I don't think that's a coincidence. So why do some games last forever while others disappear in a month? So what's up guys, it's Secret. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. If you end up enjoying the video, please leave a like. And without any further ado, let's get straight into the list. Number 1. They create stories. And I think this is one of the biggest reasons. The games that survive the longest aren't always the games with the most content. They're the games that create stories. And there's a big difference because nobody remembers completing like a daily challenge or whatever. Nobody remembers earning 500 XP, but people remember moments. Rust is probably the best example of this. Every wipe is different. Every server is different. Every group of players is different. One day you're living peacefully. The next day somebody blows a hole through your base. I remember this one wipe where like I started playing Rust and we had like this whole clan going on an island. And it was going pretty well on the vanilla. This was with GMP too. But basically everything was going perfect. And then all of a sudden there was like an argument in the group and we got incited. And that was a major bummer. And I just remember so many hours and so many wipes that I've played on this game with really good stories that I didn't record, sadly. I wish I did, and I wish I had time to make Rust content. I would love to make long form Rust content, but that's not gonna happen, sadly. Not with a full-time job. But yeah, anyway, that's why people come back. Not because Rust is perfect, but because they want another story. Number 2, they let players create their own goals. Something I've noticed about a lot of games that last forever is that they don't constantly tell you what to do. They give you tools and then they just kind of get out of the way. Think about Minecraft. What's the like real objective? I mean, if we're technically speaking, like actually, it's defeating the Ender Dragon. But let's be honest, most people completely ignore that. Like, I'm one of those people at least. They build giant castles, underground cities, above ground cities like civilizations. We'll build that shit, let's go. Or like farms that make absolutely no sense. The game survives because people make their own fun, and that's way more powerful than any content update. Number 3, they always give you something to improve. And then there's games like Counter-Strike, because CS is almost the complete opposite of Minecraft. There's not much freedom at all. The objective is fairly simple. You plant the bomb if you're T-sided, and if you're CT-sided, you defuse the bomb. That's basically it. But somehow people have been playing Counter-Strike for over 20 years now. And why? Because you're never done improving. There's always something to learn. Better aim, better positioning, better game sense, better utility usage. Like, I still play CS sometimes, not a lot, but I definitely notice I improve sometimes, and then sometimes I'm also very shit again, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. Anyway, some games run out of content, but skill-based games create their own content. Number 4. The community becomes bigger than the game. And this is where things get really interesting, because eventually the community becomes more important than the game itself. Think about Minecraft. Minecraft isn't just Minecraft anymore. It's survival servers, mini games, we have modded Minecraft, SMPs, we have speedrunning, and then we have the whole content creator side, which is large. And it's the same thing with Rust. Some people don't even play Rust. They just watch Rust videos. At a certain point, the game kind of becomes an ecosystem. And last but not least, number 5, they feel like a second home. And honestly, I think this is the real reason. The games that last forever stop feeling like games. They become places, which sounds really stupid, but hear me out. Everybody has that game. That game where even after months or years, you can reinstall it and instantly feel comfortable. I only played Rust maybe once or twice a year now, but every time I come back, it still feels like Rust. And honestly, Forza is kind of becoming that for me too lately. Sometimes I don't want competition, I just want to drive around for an hour. The best games don't survive because they're perfect. They survive because people build memories inside them. And that's probably why so many new games struggle. Because making a good game is hard, I understand that. But making a game that people come back to for 10 years? That's a completely different challenge. So now I'm curious, what's a game that you've never truly quit? Not your favorite game, not the best game, but the one that somehow keeps pulling you back. Maybe it's Minecraft, maybe it's World of Warcraft, maybe it's RuneScape, maybe it's some random game nobody's ever heard of. Let me know. And if you're new here, maybe subscribe too. We're still a small channel, and I just want to have more people to share my yapping sessions too. I'ma just be honest. But anyways, that was it for this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.